It is time to finally go over the top 10 My Hero Academia characters that have been voted for worldwide. Hello there, my fandom friends! Today we are going to be talking about the anime My Hero Academia. If you don't know, we are on our final season of this amazing animation, and of course adapted from the manga by Horikoshi-san. Currently, there are 3 episodes out of the final season, and we have a few more to get through before it's finished. However, we have some really exciting news involving kind of the whole world voting for the top 10 heroes. A few months ago, I posted a short video talking about a global voting system that people had access to through a website to where they could vote for their favorite hero and their favorite villain. This was a voting thing that was going on for a few months, and I believe the shutoff date was September 15th, somewhere around there, that voting stopped. People could vote once a day for their favorite hero and their favorite villain through this website. I myself took part and voted for my 2 favorite heroes and villains, which are Deku and Shigaraki. I love them both so much. I believe they parallel each other so well, and I also cosplay both of them. But a few days ago, we got our results for the top 10 best heroes in My Hero Academia. They classify this as the world top hero. However, there are a couple villains sprinkled in there as well. So today we are going to be discussing the top 10 from the results of this global voting. If you voted, I would love to hear who you voted for in the comments if you have any insight into your experience with this voting system. I myself think it was really awesome and such a great idea for, of course, My Hero Academia, because there's such a specific ranking system throughout the whole story, and so to involve just everybody in the world to have the opportunity to vote for their favorite characters, I think is an amazing idea. So we are going to be jumping into number 10. In 10th place, this one honestly surprised me the most. We have Monoma. I have always disliked this character, so seeing him in the top 10 above other amazing characters super surprised me. Please let me know in the comments if you love Monoma and what you love about him. I do appreciate his growth, and of course everything that we saw him do in a very positive light last season was awesome, but it just wasn't really enough for me personally to like him on the same level as like so many other characters in My Hero Academia. But of course you can't deny that his ability is really interesting, and I feel like really powerful too, to be able to take on the abilities and the quirks of other people. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, was this shocking to you, or are you a super fan of this character? Let me know all the details. In 9th place, we have one of the characters that I voted for multiple times during this voting system. We have my favorite character in My Hero Academia, Shigaraki. I'm repping the shirt. You see him? I love Shigaraki, and I am so pumped and happy that he made it in the top 10. He deserves it, okay? I'm gonna say it. He is the best villain, and also just fighting for his life and everything that he has been through up until this point. I love his backstory. He deserves this place. Much love to Shigaraki. I could gush about him forever, and I am just so happy that he made it in the top 10. I feel like people either love him or hate him, so it's a very like controversial type thing with Shigaraki, but let me know in the comments down below what you think of him. Coming in number 8, we have iconically Dabi, a fan favorite villain. Honestly, I'm a little shocked he wasn't ranked higher, because I know people are obsessed with Dabi. Like, in my opinion, I feel like he is the top villain in the general audience of My Hero Academia. My favorite's personally Shigaraki, but I know Dabi is a winner for sure. And honestly, rightfully so. He's also been through so much that he did not deserve. Coming in number 7, we have another fan favorite, Hawks. Now, this might sound insane. Please don't cancel me, but I am not a fan of Hawks. I appreciate him. I respect everyone's opinions about loving him. I'm not really a fan of him ending twice. I think that twice did not deserve that. I could go into so much detail about this, and just kind of Hawks' personality just isn't really well suited with my own, and so I think that I also just kind of would clash with him, and I don't always line up with like his thinking process and the way he does things. So there's also that part of it. But yeah, Hawks is in number 7. Not a surprise there to me at all. People love Hawks. In number 6, this is another shocking one for me, and maybe I'm just not as immersed in the fandom as I thought I was. But we have Endeavor. Oh my gosh, do people love him? Like, I thought people hated him. I myself am not really a fan of him. I do, however, appreciate obviously his whole arc, everything he's gone through in the past couple of seasons, how he's trying to redeem himself. However, I do think that I have to just see the entirety of the story to make a final opinion of him. I don't know how the story ends, and so I would love to see just the whole story in its entirety to make a final opinion about this character. But as of right now, I do believe that I like him a lot more than I did obviously in the beginning, after seeing everything that he's thrown on his family, his wife, his kids. Just everything about it is just really disturbing and disgusting to me. However, he is trying to get better, and so I'm actively trying to forgive him. But yeah, I just didn't realize how many people loved him. So again, let me know in the comments, is this like a known fact? People love Endeavor? I would love to hear from you. Coming in 5th, kind of a shock, kind of not, is Kirishima. Also one of my favorite heroes, probably in Class 1A. I love this character so much. He's not like a super favorite of mine, and I guess I didn't realize people loved him this much, but I'm happy for him. But in 5, we have Kirishima. In number 4, this is not shocking to me at all. He is top rated for me as well, is Aizawa. Everyone's favorite teacher, at least in my opinion. We have Aizawa. Again, has been through so much. Honestly, all the characters have. This story is truly tragic when you think about it. But yes, Aizawa, our favorite sleepyhead. And honestly, at this point in the story too, I'm so glad that he's still getting recognition, even though he's kind of powerless right now, or at least that's kind of probably how he's feeling. He can't do as much as he used to, but I know that for myself and the fans, we love Aizawa. Everyone is always gonna love Aizawa, so I am happy that he is in 4th out of 10. Getting to our top 3, this is not shocking at all. Honestly, if this went any other way, I would have been shocked. In number 3, we have our iconic Todoroki. I could go on and on about my love for this character. Honestly, I've always been under the impression that he is like generally the fandom's favorite character in My Hero Academia. I think there's another character that has kind of outmatched him, and I will get there to our number 1 and 2 spots soon. I knew Todoroki as a character before I ever watched My Hero Academia. Before I knew anything about anime. I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I thought that Todoroki as a character was like a knockoff Zuko, because I love Zuko so much and the Avatar world. And so once I eventually got to My Hero Academia, I was like, oh my gosh, Todoroki, I've like seen him my entire life, but I'm finally getting to immerse myself in this story. So yes, I am so glad that he is in the top 3 best voted characters for heroes. Props to Todoroki, I just know everyone will always love him. Coming in number 2, we have my other top favorite character in My Hero Academia, Deku. Oh my gosh, I kind of thought he was gonna be first. I was voting for him as much as I could. Number 1 was Bakugo. Oh my gosh, honestly, the way that the fandom is now compared to I think the way it used to be, I'm not surprised. Throughout the years, through new generations that are immersing themselves in this story, people have kind of transferred from Todoroki to Bakugo, or at least that's just from what I've seen of and their love of characters. But yes, those are our top 3. I'm very happy with them. I kind of wish Deku was number 1, but I'm not gonna hate on Bakugo being number 1. I think he deserves that as well, and I know people love him so much. And of course, where the story is at right now, I'm so glad that people are showering him with all kinds of love, because he deserves that, just like all the other characters in this top 10. In celebration of these top 10 characters being announced from being globally voted, we got a special illustration from the author of My Hero Academia, Horikoshi-san. I will pop that up on the screen. I saw this on Instagram a few days ago and was like, oh my gosh, it's finally out. I have been waiting for these results for probably like 4 months now, because I found out about this voting system around the time the Anime Expo happened, which I went to a few months ago, and saw the Japanese and English voice of Deku. They talked a lot about lots of things, but this voting thing seemed like something that was just so different and cool that I was super excited about. But yeah, so we finally have our top 10. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Who are some of the characters that you voted for? Or if you didn't get a chance to vote in this, please let me know who you would have voted for, who you wish the top 10 would have been, or maybe your top 3. Whatever you want to divulge to me in the comments, I would love to hear from you and talk about our favorite characters from My Hero Academia. With all of that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's breakdown of all of the winners from My Hero Academia, and I hope you are enjoying the final season as well. I will see you next time for some more fandom fun. Bye!